Every morning, sunlight enters your room and paints the floor in gold. Those beams aren't solid. They're streams of photons, tiny packets of light energy traveling from the sun. When they hit dust or air molecules, we finally see the invisible made visible. That swirl of steam above your coffee is just water escaping. Heat gives water molecules enough energy to break free into the air. What you see is the dance between heat, motion, and air pressure. A quiet science experiment at breakfast. When rain hits your window, droplets form tiny lenses. Surface tension pulls them into perfect spheres, balancing gravity and cohesion. Each bead bends light slightly, so even raindrops have their own miniature world inside. A rainbow is sunlight taking a detour. Light bends as it enters a raindrop, bounces and splits into colors. Each color leaves at a slightly different angle, painting the sky with geometry and reflection. When water boils, it's not just bubbling, it's changing state. Heat makes molecules move faster until they escape as gas. Each bubble is a tiny balloon of vapor, breaking free from liquid's grip. An ice cube melts because energy flows from hot to cold. The warmer air transfers its heat into the solid ice, shaking its molecules apart. It's energy redistribution, nature's way of seeking balance. When bread rises, it's chemistry at work. Yeast feeds on sugar, creating carbon dioxide that puffs the dough up. Heat then locks the bubbles in place, turning soft dough into a golden loaf. Lightning is nature's spark plug. Storm clouds build electric charge until the air can't hold it anymore. The flash is electrons racing through the sky. Thunder is the air exploding from that sudden heat. That tiny zap from a doorknob? That's static electricity. Your body builds charge walking across carpet, and when you reach metal, the extra electrons leap across. It's your personal lightning strike, just on a smaller scale. Magnets work without touch. Their fields are invisible regions where moving electrons create force. Every magnetic pull is a quiet reminder that motion and charge shape the unseen world around us. Soap bubbles shimmer because of light interference. Different wavelengths bounce off the thin film and collide in waves of color. It's a rainbow trapped inside a drop of air. Skating works because ice melts under pressure. The blade's weight briefly turns solid into liquid, creating a slick, frictionless surface. You're literally gliding on a self-made layer of water. Sound isn't a thing. It's movement. Air molecules bump into each other in waves, carrying energy from source to ear. Every sound you hear is air vibrating in rhythm with invisible motion. Mirrors don't hold images. They redirect them. Light hits the surface and bounces at the same angle, reversing left and right. What you see is geometry turned into vision. A shadow isn't darkness, it's blocked light. When something stands between light and surface, photons can't pass. You see absence, but it's just light's journey being interrupted. Fog is a cloud that fell to the ground. When warm, moist air cools, water vapor condenses into tiny droplets. You're walking through a floating sea of miniature water spheres. Contrails are clouds made by engines. Hot exhaust meets cold air and instantly condenses into ice crystals. They trace a frozen path, a signature of physics at 30,000 feet. Morning dew forms when cool air meets warm ground. Moisture in the air condenses into drops, clinging to leaves. It's nature's quiet handshake between air and earth. Mold grows from microscopic spores that land and feed. Given warmth and moisture, they multiply fast. It's decay in action, recycling matter back into the ecosystem. Rust is metal's slow return to earth. When iron meets oxygen and water, atoms bond into new compounds. It's corrosion, the steady reminder that even solid things fade. Ice cream melts because heat breaks its structure. The fats and sugars can't hold shape once temperature rises. It's a small, sweet example of thermodynamics in action. When you breathe on cold lenses, moisture condenses instantly. Tiny droplets scatter light, turning clear glass cloudy. It's humidity made visible, a reminder that air always carries water. Plants chase light through chemistry. Cells on the shaded side grow faster, bending the stem toward brightness. It's sunlight shaping life, molecule by molecule. A balloon floats because the air inside is lighter than the air around it. Gravity pulls down on both, but heavier air sinks first, so the balloon rises, a gentle balance of forces. At sunset, sunlight travels farther through the atmosphere. Short blue wavelengths scatter away, leaving the longer reds and oranges behind. The sky becomes a painting made by distance and dust.